You are watching the Mid-Table and Up podcast highlights. Please put your foot through that like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, as well as Spotify and the podcasts app.
My number 7 is a game at the end of the 09 season where Ipswich beat Norwich 3-2, which effectively sent Norwich into League One at the time. And it was there? I was there.
Well, of course he was there, otherwise he wouldn't be able to put it on the list, Matt.
Yeah, there's a couple I would have wanted to put on the list.
It's a big one though, isn't it?
It was, but it wasn't because it didn't do anything for us. It relegated.
Yeah.
But it didn't. We were mid-table.
But it's a derby.
Hang on, Simon, one quick question before you continue. Was that the last time you beat Norwich?
I was coming on to that, yes. It was the last time we beat Norwich, yes. And I think that's partly why it's not as high as it would be.
Yeah.
Because it's twinged with a bit of, can't beat those fuckers in 10 or 11 years now. Oh my God. But it was a good game, and Giovanni Dos Santos scored for us.
Wow, that's a fucking name I didn't think I'd ever hear again.
Yeah, he was on loan from Tottenham at the time. He was brilliant for us. I wish we could have signed him permanently, but obviously he was on ridiculous money. Another name in that game, do you remember John Stead? You won't remember him.
Yeah.
But George, you might remember John Stead. He scored in that game as well, along with Alan Quinn. I don't know if you remember Alan Quinn. His brother played as well, Stephen.
No.
But he scored in that game. He was shit for us as well. So you got a couple of journeymen and like Premier League reject in the end. The other thing about that game, it was so... I can't remember if it was last week or the week before, I told that story about meeting Roy Keane.
Yeah.
And that was the game that I did my match report on to get that prize.
Oh, that's special. Yeah.
So again, that game sticks in my head for that reason. Because I remember after the game, I watched the highlights to make sure I got all the players right. And I even watched the highlights on the Norwich side because they were different from the Ipswich highlights to make sure that I captured all the angles.
Doing your homework, that's good stuff.
Yeah, good memories from that regard in terms of winning the competition. And it was good to relegate Norwich. That was a good experience. I mean, I don't think they were mathematically relegated, but it was a game they had to win, and we beat them 3-2, and we were 3-1 up. They scored a last-minute penalty. It should have been much more comfortable than it looked. 3-2 sounds like it was quite close. It wasn't that close, but yeah, as I say, the issue for me is that that's the last derby win. 11 years. It's such a damning statistic.
To be fair though, I'd say roughly close to half of those years, though, you've not been in the same division.
Yeah, that's still 12 games, though.
I suppose so, yeah.
It sounds alright.
I tried to salvage it for you there, mate, but
Yeah, mate, just give it, move on.
But I think that shows the issues that I've had doing my list, that a game like that is one of my better ones.
Yeah, definitely, mate. That's the final whistle. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Mid-Table and Up podcast. If you enjoy our top 10 lists, please make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Let us know what you would have done differently. If you watch this episode on YouTube, make sure to put your foot through that subscribe button and leave a like on the video, as well as follow us on Spotify, the podcast app, to keep up to date with the series. Thank you very much. See you next time.